subject is probably the subject I'm most passionate about. Cindy would probably confirm. I went back to school to become a counselor. Cindy's a counselor also. Or
student.
You're
getting ready.
Almost done, right, Cindy? And when I went back to school, I just unraveled. Nothing prepared me for the fact that I was going to go and learn about counseling and help other people, and I was fine, and all of a sudden all my family issues just came undone, and it was so hard on me. And I kept hearing people talk about self-care. And I kept hearing people say, you need to do good self-care, and I didn't know what that was. And I think women, Christian women, we're the worst. We take care of everybody else, but not ourselves. And then you get on an airplane, what do you hear the flight attendant say? When that thing drops, the oxygen mask comes down from the ceiling, and what do they say? Who do they say to put it on first?
Yourself.
Yourself. Thank you. And then to assist those around you. So what we do, most of us, is we try to help everybody else at great expense to ourselves. And we are the ones that suffer. So today, most of what I have to say is going to sound like very, very simplistic. And you're going to think, well, that was a no-brainer. But there has been so much research. I mean, I have just spent many, many months trying to come up with the things that are really going to help us. So I also hope that if you guys have stories or suggestions, I hope you'll join in and add your 2 cents. So I have and you should all have a handout, but the yellow one is the one I'm going to be kind of going off of, about 15, 20 different tips of self-care. So for the first one, I would say just invest yourself in some shine time, which is anything that you're good at. So if you're a good musician, you should spend time making music. And I don't think I have a very long list of things I'm good at. But I do know I enjoy running. I enjoy music. I'm terrible. I can't make a note or a tune, but I love listening to music. I also love writing. I don't think I'm a great writer, but I enjoy it. So people, throw out some of the things that you're good at. Or that you enjoy doing.
Sewing.
Sewing. Vicki, thank you. Who else?
Biking.
Biking. Nature's a great one. It's just a great one, just being outdoors. What else?
Crafts.
Crafts. Yeah. So I thought this was interesting that in 1929, when the Great Depression happened, nobody had money, but lipstick sales skyrocketed. And it's because people took time to go do something little for themselves. Is that right? I mean, you were around 19?
Not then, but a little later.
Later. So it doesn't take a lot to do something nice for yourself. There's all kinds of brain research on mirror neurons, this amazing study they found out. And they found that we literally become like those that we hang around. So you might as well pick some really fun, wonderful people, smart people. You don't want to pick cranky people, stupid people, because we become like those we hang around. So that would be the first one, is shine time. The second one would be to smile and laugh. And there is so much biochemistry going on when you smile. The muscles right here are the only muscles that are connected to your limbic system, which is the emotional center of your brain. So just by smiling or biting on a pencil, you're going to make yourself happy. That's all. I mean, just smiling. Can you guys hear me? Okay. One of the things that I enjoy doing is, if I'm in a cranky mood, I will pull out one of my go-to funny stories. So I'll be driving down the road cranky, and I'll just pull out a silly story. There's one that's probably my very favorite story. I was getting ready to go to Israel, and my plane ticket hadn't come yet. So my travel agent, she said, Lucille, no matter what, stay at home. If you have to leave the house, leave a note for your UPS man. So I wrote a note, and I said, Dear UPS man, no matter what, please leave all packages in the milk box. Well, I came home, and at the time I was a creative memories consultant, selling scrapbook supplies, and I had just received an order. There were 6 gigantic boxes. Usually he would just set them on my porch. But this poor UPS guy had gone crazy trying to figure out how to leave all of the packages in my milk box. So when I came home that day, I could tell he had gotten real creative, hiding things in the bushes, moving my lawn furniture around, and I thought, that's one way to make someone go crazy. That story always makes me laugh. Does anyone else just have a funny story that just cracks you up every time you think of it? Just something silly. If not, it's okay. You don't want to tell on yourself. But when we laugh, listen to these things that happen. Our gamma interferon, disease-fighting protons, go up. Our T cells go up, and those are good for our immune system. Our B cells, which are disease-fighting antibodies, go up. Now, how many times do you think adults laugh?
Not often.
Now, children laugh 300 times a day. Adults laugh. Can you throw out the numbers?
10, 50, 20.
Close. 17 on average. 17 versus 300. And I just think laughter is a wonderful thing to bond you to someone. And I remember when I was going through my practicum, I was trying to be all serious with my clients. And this one day, one of my clients said something, and we both just erupted, laughter, tears coming down our eyes. And I walked out later, and my supervisor was like, what was going on in there? You were having too much fun. And I just looked at him, and I said, oh, we were bonding. But a good hearty laugh can reduce stress, lower blood pressure. It can elevate your mood, really change how you're feeling. Boost your immune system, improve brain functioning, protect your heart, connect you to others, help you relax. I mean, it just does so much. So, who wants to throw out some of their favorite movies that make them laugh?
Grumpy old men.
Grumpy old men. That's a good one. Any others that just
Tommy
make
Boy.
you? What is it?
Tommy Boy. Every time I get in a bad mood, I have to watch that movie.
I've never seen that. Tommy Boy. Do you guys all do that?
Or Mr. D. Those are my two favorite laughing.
Mr. Deeds?
I saw Madagascar recently. It's pretty cute.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Is that the cartoon?
Yeah.
Next on the list would be just doing random acts of kindness. I just read in a magazine yesterday that people who volunteer are 42% happier. Now, how do they get that number? And I think that maybe it's that they're happy and so they volunteer. Who knows? But I do know that by volunteering, it causes your immune system to be increased and your depression to go down. I have a friend, I won't mention her name, but she's sitting right over there in a pink shirt. She just loves to anonymously go up to a bunch of teenage boys and buy their dinner. Or, I mean, she doesn't even know these people, but she just knows